Morning, Year 2. Today I'd like you to read through the story again, and when you get to this page, I'd like you to stop because today we're just going to focus on this part of the book. On this page it says, on Wednesday evening, Mr. and Mrs. Grinling racked their brains again for a new plan. "What shall we do?" said Mr. Grinling. Mrs. Grinling looked thoughtful. "I have it!" she exclaimed. "Just the mixture for hungry seagulls." "Indeed, my dear," said Mr. Grinling. "What have you in mind?" "Wait and see," said Mrs. Grinling. "Just wait and see." So when Mrs. Grinling says, "I have just the mixture for hungry seagulls," what do you think this mixture will be? What would you include in your mixture to stop the seagulls stealing the food? This is what we're going to think about today. So I wonder what Mrs. Grinling's going to put in the sandwich. So if you made a sandwich, what would you put in? Now, I was having a think about this and I thought, okay, if I made a sandwich and I would need to try and stop the seagulls from eating it, I'd get my pieces of bread, and I thought this might be quite a good ingredient. Tabasco sauce, because it's got lots of chili flavour in it. I might add some gherkins. Hopefully they won't like gherkins. But I'm sure you've got better ideas, so you have a little think too. And then what I did was I drew my sandwich. Here it is. And I labelled it. And then I wrote a recipe. Now I've only done the first 2 instructions for the recipe. Now remember, when you write a recipe, you need lots of bossy words. So the first one says, first, get 2 pieces of brown bread and butter both sides. Get some slimy green gherkins and carefully dot them across your sandwich. Okay? This is what I'd like you to do today. So let's see what kind of bossy words we can use. So Year 2, here are some examples of command words, and we sometimes call these bossy words because they tell you what to do. So when you write your recipe, you could use any of these. First, add, cut, get, spread, add. Oh, we've got add twice. Maybe you could think of a different one. And finally would obviously go at the end. So I hope you have fun doing this activity today. I look forward to seeing some of your very interesting recipes. Take care.